Hi, hello once again. I welcome you to SPP Math Treasure. Now I am here with you most important MCQ questions on coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, very important questions we have to discuss in this video. Now before we start the lesson, let me remind you the important concepts is supposed to study in the lesson. Okay, here we have to locate the point on a plane. To locate any point on a plane, we need to draw two lines. They are perpendicular to each other. We need to draw two lines. They are perpendicular to each other. These two lines together called coordinate axes. The plane is called the Cartesian plane. We have to say the name of the plane Cartesian plane, and these two lines, perpendicular lines, together we say coordinate axes. The horizontal line is called the x-axis, and the vertical line is called the y-axis. These two perpendicular lines divide the plane into four parts: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. These are the four quadrants. Now let us learn how to locate the point. When you locate a point on the first quadrant, suppose this is a point. Okay, this point have when you locate a point on the plane with this perpendicular distance to the x. This is the perpendicular distance to the x-axis. This is perpendicular distance to the y-axis. Okay, let us take just for an example. This is a point 3,4. This is a point 3,4. Actually, 3 is the perpendicular distance from the y-axis. The perpendicular distance of y-axis is called the abscissa or x-coordinate. 3 is called the x-coordinate or abscissa. That is the perpendicular distance from the y-axis. 4 is called the y-coordinate or ordinate. 4 is the perpendicular distance from the x-axis. X-coordinate is the perpendicular distance from the y-axis. Y-coordinate is called the perpendicular distance from the x-axis. Here our abscissa is 3. 3 is the abscissa or x-coordinate. 4 is y-coordinate or ordinate. Together we say this point, together we say coordinate. Okay, this is the coordinate of the particular point which you taken. This is the coordinate together. Okay, x-coordinate or 3 is called x-coordinate or abscissa. 4 is called the y-coordinate or abscissa. Now you have to learn one thing. In the first quadrant always both x and y will be always positive. In second quadrant, this is first quadrant. First quadrant x coordinate will be negative, y coordinate will be positive. In third quadrant we have x coordinate negative, y coordinate also negative. In fourth quadrant x coordinate positive, y coordinate negative. These are the signs of the points which you take in the different quadrants. Now let us come to the question. Find the coordinates of the point PAB whose ordinate is twice as much as abscissa and sum of the coordinates is negative 12. His ordinate is twice as much as abscissa. We know what is abscissa, right? Abscissa is called the x coordinate. Ordinate is called the y coordinate. How they are related? Ordinate is twice, double of abscissa. Ordinate is double of abscissa. That means let us take that. Let us take abscissa. Let us take x. Abscissa. Let us take x. Ordinate we can take y. Ordinate we can take 2x. 2x. Let us take the abscissa x. Ordinate is twice. Now what is their sum? What is their sum? Sum of the coordinates, abscissa and ordinate together, when you add, what you get? X plus 2x is equal to, what is the sum given? Negative 12. Therefore 3x is equal to negative 12. X equal to negative 12 by 3. X is equal to negative 4. Therefore we got that x is equal to negative 4. Abscissa negative 4. Ordinate will be 2 times negative 4. What is 2 times negative 4? Abscissa we get negative 4. Ordinate will be 2 times negative 4. It will be negative 8. Therefore, what is our answer? Our answer is option A, negative 4, negative 8. That is the right answer. Now come to the second question. The point 0 and negative 5 lies on. The point 0 and negative 5 lies on. We have 0 is there. I think you have to understand that every point on the x-axis are of the form. Every point on the x-axis are of the form x0. Every point on the x-axis are of the form x0. Every point on the y-axis are of the form 0, 0y. But in quadrant we have never come 0. Okay. On the x-axis every point are of the form x0 and the y-axis every point are of the form 0, y. Now the point 0 and negative 5. We have x 0, y is there. Y is there means definitely definitely it will be on the y-axis. Definitely it will be on the y-axis. Therefore, our correct answer is option D. That point lying on the y-axis. Now here come our third question. What is the general form of any point on y-axis? Okay, any point on the y-axis, general form will be 0y. Any point on the y-axis, the general form will be 0y. Any point on the x-axis, the general point will be x0. Now we have to answer to the question. What is the general form of any point on the y-axis? Therefore, our correct answer is option B, 0y. Okay, moving to the next question. Find the perpendicular distance of the point P46 from the y-axis. We know that this point is lying on the first quadrant. This point lying on the first quadrant. The perpendicular distance from y-axis means always the x-coordinate. X-coordinate or abscissa. Abscissa is always perpendicular distance from the y-axis. Ordinate is always the perpendicular distance from the x-axis. Then here what is our abscissa or x-coordinate? Answer is 4. 4 is the perpendicular distance from the y-axis. Therefore, our correct answer is option B. Okay, moving to the next one. Piece a point on y-axis. Piece a point on y-axis at a distance. This is called the y-axis. This is horizontal line is called the x-axis. Vertical line is called the y-axis. Piece a point on y-axis. On this axis only, you know, general form of the y-axis. Any point on the y-axis, general form we have 0y. Any point on the y-axis, general form 0y. We have to find that point at 6 units from x-axis lying below x-axis. Below x-axis. Below x-axis means you know that y value will be negative. This is below x-axis. Therefore, 6 units below means definitely answer will be 0, negative 6. 0, negative 6 is the right answer. Okay. Now we have the next one. The coordinates of the point which lies on the y-axis. Again lies on the y-axis at a distance of 4 units in negative direction of y-axis. What is the negative direction of x? Negative direction of y-axis means below. As like question number 5. Below x-axis. Below x-axis only negative direction of y-axis. Again, we have the same answer. Become y coordinate negative. Y coordinate will be negative 4. Point on the y-axis will be 0y. General form. X coordinate will be 0. Therefore, our answer is option B is the right answer. Moving to the next question. Write the coordinates of points which are reflection of the point negative 3, negative 4 in the x-axis. We have to find the reflection of this point on the x-axis. This is the x-axis. This one is y-axis. We know that this point is lying in third quadrant. This point will lie in third quadrant. Negative 3, negative 4 lie in third quadrant. Now this is to be reflected. This reflection, this will be considered the mirror. Therefore, the distance equal same distance will be taken to the opposite side. Same distance. This is here x coordinate will remain same. X coordinate will be the point. X coordinate will remain same. Negative 3 will be the x coordinate. Negative 4 become positive 4 because this is reflection on the x-axis. This opposite side we have to measure equal distance. We have to measure equal distance here. Therefore, this negative 3 will remain same. Negative 4 become positive 4. Therefore, the reflection of this point lying on the second quadrant. Therefore, our answer is negative 3, 4. Our answer C, option C is the right answer. Okay. Next question. Write the coordinates of points which are reflection of the point 2, 5 on the y-axis. We know that 2, 5, point 2, 5 both x coordinate, y coordinate positive. They will be lying on the first quadrant. This will lie on the first quadrant. We have to find the reflection of this point on y-axis. Y-axis. This is a y-axis. This is a y-axis. When it reflect on the it is reflecting on the y-axis, we know that this this will be going to opposite side. Therefore, the same distance has to be measured this side. That means this will be considered the mirror. This is considered the mirror. Therefore, when it reflects on the y-axis, we have x coordinate will be changing. X coordinate will be changing. We have this 2 become negative 2. Therefore, the reflection of this point on the y-axis answer is negative 2, positive 5. What is the answer? Negative 2, positive 5 is the reflection of this point on the y-axis. Therefore, we have option negative 2, 5. Option A is the right answer. Now we have our third question. If the coordinates of 2 points are p negative 2, 3 and negative 3, 5, then we have to find the axis of p minus axis of q. We have to find the difference of axis are both the point axis are. We have x coordinate is called the axis are. Here x coordinate is negative 2. Here our x coordinate is negative 3. When you find the difference negative 2 minus 3. Axis are negative 2. Here we have the axis are negative 3. We find the difference negative 2 minus 3. Therefore, take a dt inverse and we can get the answer positive 1. Therefore, our answer is option B. Here come next question. In the figure, the coordinates of one vertex are missing. Find the missing coordinates if angle C is equal to 90 degree. Okay, here is the right triangle. Definitely this figure lying on the first quadrant because all are positive. 2, 3, 5, 7. Now let us see what will be the coordinate of what is the coordinates of the point C. Now let us consider coordinate axis. Let us draw coordinate axis. We know that since it is a perpendicular, this line will be perpendicular to x-axis. Therefore, definitely the coordinate of x coordinate will be here. All the points on this, points on this line, x coordinate will be same. X coordinate will be same because this is a perpendicular. Therefore, here is 2. Therefore, x coordinate of this point is equal to 2. Similarly, this can be taken perpendicular to y-axis. Here we have x coordinate is 5 given. Here our x coordinate is 5. Definitely this will be 7 only. Y coordinate of this point will be 7 only. Therefore our correct answer is 2, 7. Here we have the option C is the right answer. Okay. Now we are moving to the next question. The perpendicular drawn to x axis from P3 to meets the x axis at L. What is the coordinate of L? Okay, we are given a point. P32 definitely this is lying on the first quadrant because both x and y are positive. Now we want to find out the when we draw perpendicular from this point, when we draw perpendicular to x-axis, we have to draw perpendicular to x-axis here. When we draw perpendicular to x-axis, meet the x-axis at L. Then this is meeting at the x-axis at this point this is the point of intersection. Meet at the L. Now we know that definitely every point on the x-axis y will be 0. Y coordinate will be 0. All the point on the x-axis y coordinate will be 0. Therefore, this is 3, 0 is the right answer. On the x-axis y coordinate will be 0. Therefore, here our answer is option D. Okay. Next question we have. Which of the following points determine a line parallel to x-axis? Which of the following line parallel to x-axis? Parallel to x-axis means okay. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. When you draw a line parallel to x-axis means definitely this will be passing through the y-axis. No, this is passing through the y-axis. That time definitely one y coordinate will be there. Therefore, y coordinate will be there. X coordinate will become 0. Therefore, our answer is definitely y is equal to 3 is the right answer. Remaining one are x only. Therefore, y equal to 3 is the line parallel to x-axis. Line parallel to x-axis are of the form y equal to a. Line parallel to y-axis are of the form x equal to a. Okay, here we have next one. P is a point. P4, 5. P is drawn perpendicular to x-axis. P is a point. What is a point P? P is equal to 4, 5. P is 4, 5. This is lying on the first quadrant because positive sign. PQ is drawn. This is a point P. We can draw perpendicular to x as well as y. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. We know that perpendicular distance from a point. Perpendicular distance from a point is always y-coordinate. Perpendicular distance of a point from a point to the x-axis. Point to the x-axis, always answer will be the y-coordinate. Like that, perpendicular distance to a point to the y-axis. Perpendicular distance from a point to the y-axis, that will be x-coordinate. Here we have to answer what is the PQ is drawn perpendicular to x-axis. PQ is drawn perpendicular to x-axis means definitely this distance will be perpendicular distance of a point to the x-axis always equal to y-coordinate or ordinate. Therefore, our answer is 5. 5 is the right answer. Okay, here come our next question. Write the equation of the line given in the graph. We are given one graph parallel to x-axis. This is parallel to x-axis. Line parallel to x-axis are of the form y equal to a. Line parallel to x-axis are of the form y equal to a. Therefore, where is our answer? We have answer is y is equal to this. This is positive side of the y-axis. Positive direction. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. Therefore, answer is y is equal to 3. Now next one, write the equation of the line given in the graph. Here another graph is given. We need to, there is a line here. This is actually left side of the y coordinate. Definitely x coordinate will be negative here. X coordinate will be negative. This is passing through negative 2. Therefore this is parallel to y axis. A line parallel to y axis are of the form x equal to a. Therefore since it is negative 2, this line is x equal to negative 2. Therefore our answer is option B, x equal to negative 2.